in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
He'll
get us started in this one under the lights.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball well outside. The count now at 2-2. Just underway here in Oakland. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Chavis has a play, makes the play, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Count
1 ball, no
1-0.
strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 balls.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
3-2, full count. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And that one is gone.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Verdugo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. For the 8th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Verdugo.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Ball 2.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. Olson comes up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 4. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The left fielder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, Sean Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Murphy.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball. Taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the path like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
1-0.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Andrew Benintendi goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 5.
One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And there's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Verdugo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Count 1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line hard, but foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Called strike on the change, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. First time up, he went down looking.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the score. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Chavis trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Chapman.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
After it is Verdugo, he can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. lay off that slider.
Oh, they get the tag on him, and that ends the inning. One left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready now, Michael Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pillar is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, here's the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Sean Murphy. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Ooh, that's a tough one to get back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. You cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Sean Murphy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Sale gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he pops it up. Bogaerts over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
That's off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it, was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
From the belt, the pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Davis will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Base hit into right center. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Right there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now in the box, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into. In now, Alex Verdugo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Alex.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now digging in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now bat.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That's out.
Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Trevino was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Vasquez at second. Chavis at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first will be in time. So the Red Sox standing in. Sean Murphy. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Murphy.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Lays off 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1's the count.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way.
Ball that time.
And he takes ball 1. Popped him up. Chavis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. The A's strand 1. But they lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Olson. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again. Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He loses him on ball 4. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pinder. And the inning is over. 1 left for. Settling in now, Matt Olson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter,
Now the
number 2.
A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Outfielder
The
Stephen
right fielder.
Piscotty the next to
Stephen.
hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that ball with some serious authority.
In there, 1-2 now.
Nope,
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Slow little roller to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And this one's in the dirt.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One and one, here it is. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken game.